Tell people that this place will be there for a long time. You tell them, listen, the market is going to start weak because of how tight money became last year. They don't know about crypto or don't like it. That's scary. They don't ask because of this. When it does happen, people wonder, what's going on? I told you the market should be weak because of the economy. What's going on now that it's been a week? They're making stories to explain why the price movement is the way it is. All of a sudden, they went from saying that everyone would be rich to saying that Trump had ruined everything. Taxes were going to destroy the world and the world was going to go into recession. This is the worst thing ever. It might not be that. It could be as easy as more money entering the market. Over time, crypto will become more popular. Based on what Raoul says, there's something you should know. The media, they change the stories. It makes sense. The mainstream media is telling you lies to get your attention off of things that they know you shouldn't be paying attention to, so they can go ahead and make a lot of money by buying and selling at certain times when they say you shouldn't. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Nothing like that has ever happened. There can't be any billionaires that own the Wall Street Journal or any of the other major news sites that are running these stories, right? That's not right. Yes, that is definitely the case. We now know this. People have been sharing secrets with each other for a long time, and you should be careful of this. That being said, I'm not here to talk about any of that. I'm here to talk about the important things you need to know about XRP and other cryptocurrencies that will help you a lot during this bull run. Because you don't want to hear a lot of the popular noise, you should pay attention to what they say and usually do the opposite. Well, that being said, Raoul Paal's movie today has a lot of interesting ideas and facts about how we can do this. That being said, I just want to quickly let you know that you can subscribe to my second YouTube channel, Live XRP, at Levi XRP Ripple, to get daily news about XRP. From now on, I'm only going to do majority commentary on this channel. Because of my problems with YouTube and community rules that are targeting my channel unfairly, you can go to Levi XRP Ripple if you want to read more of my news stories. Having said that, let's play this video clip, listen to what Raoul Paul has to say, and we'll figure out what it most likely means. This has all of our life savings in it, right? It's very important. I see what you mean. I'm not being silly about that. I want people to calm down and know that there are options for how to do this. Anyone else getting into crypto? You said Bitcoin first, right? It seems like everyone will say, hey, but Bitcoin is a 90K or 100K. I have only X left if it goes to 200K. Do you think I want to make money? Not yet. No, not yet. At first, they're coming from the world of 401K investments or bank accounts where they get 5% interest on their savings, right? The Uber driver, and he asks himself, how can I make money? You may have bought a share or two, or you may own an ETF. What do you mean when you say that Bitcoin has had an average return of 150% since 2012? When you see the rest of the coins though, you're like 100%, but that guy just made 100x. Now we're in the danger zone. When you talk to them, this is when they start to say, I'm all in on coin. You say, no, I try to tell them that you have to go through that learning process. That's what you should do with 10% of your assets to get in shape. I'm still hanging on to my smoking chicken fish, which was down 90% and is now really going up. I've stuck with that joke because, well, I'm not better at them than anyone else. Because people who are really in the trenches can see this. All you end up doing is moving from one story to the other at story peak. They look for a different set of signs as well. That's the only joke I still have. So I don't have any more. I own Doge. Do you believe? Do I still believe in the chicken fish? Yes. God bless us, Lord Fishney. He will save us and rise from the ashes. The point is that I don't know and don't care. It's enjoyable. It's fun to do. And it doesn't matter if it makes you whiff or bonk. Don't put a lot of money into it though, because 85.5% of the time it will lose all of its value. There's more than one risk. There are so many risks in this area. Always be on the lookout for trouble, because soon enough you'll be thinking, I'm going to buy and hold this. I want to get some fruit. I want you to ask the next one. Yes, after that, you're on a DeFi system that's giving you yield. If something goes wrong, it goes to zero right away. Okay, that is a common one that keeps happening. Or you leave your wallet open and get hacked, and people don't know how to keep their things clean in their wallets and never put their important wallets near other things. Always leave room for a step in the middle, like when it comes to parenting. You can be hacked in a lot of different ways. Some people are pretending to be me or someone new online and are trying to get your wallet or Coinbase online. Everyone wants your money, so you should always be on the lookout. The upside will take care of itself. Yes, you don't have to worry about whether the market will go up or down. Don't be too far ahead of the risk curve. You'll be fine as long as central banks keep printing money and people start using this technology. Then you need to be very suspicious about every other part because, as I said before, everyone's life savings are at stake. For most people, this is the most important thing they can do with their money. And getting a little greedy can help you get up in a lot of ways. Do you really care about the 6% yield? But it brings in money. It's said that if I'm 6%, you get 6%, and there's a chance that you'll lose all your money, but you don't know what that chance is. Now, that's not always the case with DeFi or anything else. It's just that people do stupid things. These Bitcoin ETFs with TradFi are going to be very popular because Bitcoin ETFs want to get a return on their Bitcoin. Do they want to get money back on their Bitcoin? They're used to gold not giving them any return, but they've never owned a lot of it because of that. That's why they like it. That's why I think the ETF will have returns. They'll be more interested in it. How do I get the Bitcoin ETF? If you borrow money in this way, the safest return will be the fees you pay to borrow it. There's also some safety in numbers if it is run by big groups. You should know that all ETFs have some kind of return from borrowing money, which is usually taken by the asset manager. We're not trying to get out of it, but I don't like it because the cash gains are so big. A few extra points here. That's why 2025 has been such a great year. There's no doubt about it. And at the rate things are going, there will be over 1 billion active crypto wallets in the whole space by the end of this year. A lot of that will go into XRP. How many new wallets have been made in the XRP community since November? It has absolutely exploded. Even better, that number keeps going up every month right now. Even though things have slowed down a bit and there hasn't been any big price changes in a couple of months, it's crazy how many new users are joining every month, especially when you compare that to the 3 years before November 2020 when the market was down. This acceptance curve will keep going in this way. The Ripple team will keep buying things to get strategic importance, but there are some businesses where XRP will do really well and get even more new users, and Hidden Road will be a big part of that. I'm really excited about Hidden Road because of this, and I think you should be a lot more bullish on XRP too. Note that I did not say $10,000 0 cents per coin. I'm not saying anything crazy, but I do believe that the price could go up 10 times from now until the end of this bull run in early 2026 or late 2025, once the Fed does its job and lowers rates even more, which we hope will happen soon. But Raoul also wants to say something very important. I'd like to play that clip right away. After that, I'll give you some more great ideas about what this all means. Pay attention, there is a gap in the yields curve. You can get return in the short term, but you have to lock it up in the long term. It's hard to keep track of that cash, even though they're smart people. And we haven't thought about what could go wrong or when it might go wrong. That could be a weak point. A weak point like Deribit, which I love, is something we've talked about a lot. It was 80% of the option market or 90%. To make things better for the market, it looks like Coinbase might buy them. But we need more sites